When those phone bills come every month, you look at it and you go, ugh. It's like you're just tired of it. And half the time you don't know what all those charges are for. I mean, it's just this charge after charge. How would you like to have something that you get a very, very high-end phone that for $99.98, you basically are paying about $8.25 a month for a year. And then you keep using the phone and you just add what you need. If you need minutes of text or minutes of phone calls or whatever, you add what you need, not what you don't need. And that's the whole idea. Tracfone, we've sold 1.7 million Tracfones here at QVC. And I want to show you one of the things, really the only thing you have to choose is which case you want that comes with it. So we're going to start up here. We've got red hearts. If you see this one, it's kind of a pink background with red hearts right there. And then this one is called bisque flowers, bisque flowers. Then we also have the blue. Right here is rose gold. Then we have the black right there. Then next to the black, we've got the teal right here, which is a little more of a, what do I would call it? Like a leopard. Yeah, kind of a teal leopard. Then this is blue marble, pink marble, and then this one is called hyperflower. Hyperflower. And it's more of a cobalt and teal and purple flower design. So those are the ones that you get to choose from. And let me just say, free shipping and handling on this as well. Let me just break a couple things down for you. The phone alone is really the #1 phone that people ask for with the Tracfone. It's the A15 from Samsung Galaxy. This is $149 by itself, but we include all the other things like the 1,500 talk, text, 1.5 gigabyte data, etc. That is $125 value all by itself. Then we're giving you the wall charger, the car charger, the coloring case, and a few other things that even if you didn't want them, you get them. The fact is, for you to be able to get all of this, it's a $464 value that you're getting for $99. I'm going to bring in my guest. We've got Melissa Dawson joining me right now. And Melissa, I'm so glad I get to spend this hour with you because this is probably one of the most exciting offers I've ever seen us do with Tracfone. So it's very, very exciting.
Absolutely. So good to be here. We're so excited when we get the Samsung Galaxy here.
Thank you.
And this is, I think, the first time that we're seeing it here in 2025. So many of our Tracfone customers kind of wait until they see the Samsung Galaxy upgrade become available, and then they're so excited. So whether you're an existing Tracfone customer upgrading to the latest and greatest Samsung Galaxy, or if you're new to Tracfone, I couldn't be more excited for you because this is the perfect package to try Tracfone with. So with Tracfone, it's simply the most affordable way that you can own a smartphone in America. You're getting the Samsung Galaxy, the A15 coming included, and we're loading you up with our 1-year plan. You're getting 1,500 minutes, 1,500 text messages, plus 1.5 gigabytes of data to get you started. With Tracfone, there's no contracts, no credit checks, no deposits, no activation fees, and the best part is there's no monthly bills. Yes, you can keep your same phone number. So if you're switching over from another carrier, you can absolutely do that. But this is just simply such a more affordable way of doing your cell phone service. You just simply pay as you go with Tracfone.
Yeah.
And it's really why Tracfone is now the #1 no contract carrier out there,
Yeah.
and just simply the most affordable way to own a smartphone. Again, all of Tracfone's top benefits. Yes, you can keep your same phone number. You get to carry over all of your minutes, so you're never throwing that airtime away. There's a Tracfone app where you can instantly add more minutes, or you can even sign up for auto refill. No contracts, no activation fees, no credit checks, no monthly bills. And you're getting coverage on America's largest, most dependable network. There you're seeing that coverage map. With Tracfone, you're actually covered by Verizon. 99.9% of the US population is covered. So with Tracfone, you're getting that unbeatable nationwide coverage. We all know Verizon as being that coveted network, that network that everybody wants to be on. So that's the coverage you're receiving with Tracfone. So couldn't be a better package, right? Samsung Galaxy covered by Verizon and no monthly bills. So if you're
Yeah.
like most of us trying to find ways to save money in your budget, that's what Tracfone's all about.
Let me ask you before we get into the phone itself, exactly who buys these? And I
Yes.
say that because, you know, whether people have a Samsung phone or an iPhone or whatever, obviously none of us want those big bills. But the question that I think a lot of people wonder is, am I going to be able to do the same thing on my Tracfone that I've been able to do on my other smartphone?
Yes, and that's the perfect question because that's the question I get asked all the time is people think that the phone is different. This is the exact same Samsung Galaxy that's sold in every other phone store across the country. You're just using Tracfone as your service provider. So look at all the features that you're receiving here. First of all, you're going to be getting that super fast charging with that newest Type-C connection, a 2-day battery life here, really long lasting battery, an amazing camera system, all the latest and greatest features like Samsung Pay. You've got all of that great Samsung security built in here as well. Reliable 5G connectivity. So, yes, you're even receiving 5G speeds and you're covered by Verizon. You've even got that triple camera system on the back with a 50 megapixel leading camera. So, you're going to be
Wow.
able to take the most amazing quality photos. It's a great selfie camera as well with that built in beauty filter and that huge 6.5-inch AMOLED display. So, all of the top features that you would expect from Samsung, you're getting all of it. Yes, you can video chat. Yes, you've got the full Google Play Store. So you can do all the apps, games, music, movies, TV shows. You can do everything that everybody else is doing on their smartphone. Again, the only difference is how you're paying for the service. And when you think about the fact that this is $99 broken out over the course of a year, that works out to about $8 a month for
Yeah,
your phone and your service, even
it's
including
amazing.
your accessories. That's why no one else can come close. You know, the phone alone, as you said out in retail,
Right.
you can pick it up for about $150. You don't get the airtime,
Yeah.
you don't get the accessories. So it's such a unique thing that we do here at QVC where we load you up with everything you need for the entire year.
Here's a quick question about the 5G. Explain that, because you always get 5G with Tracfone, or I didn't think you
Yeah.
did?
Well, so with 5G, you kind of need to have the latest and greatest 5G phone to be able
Yeah,
to take advantage of that Verizon 5G network. So
I
again, with
see.
TracFone, you're covered by Verizon. So Verizon's now
Yeah,
available. Those 5G speeds are available in most major cities,
yeah,
but you need a phone that's 5G capable. What does
I
5G
see.
mean?
Right,
It just means that everything downloads faster. So maybe your
I see.
daughter sends you a video of the kids. Maybe
Yeah,
you're downloading a song. You're watching a movie on your phone.
yeah,
All of those things just happen up to 10 times faster when you're connected to 5G. So it's
yeah,
always great to upgrade your phone every couple of years. And especially, Mary Beth, this is kind of like a free upgrade because you
yeah.
can't even go by the minutes for
Right,
what we're doing the entire package for. So it's
right.
kind of like you're getting the brand new Samsung Galaxy for
Yeah.
free. So it's a great day to upgrade your
The
phone.
minutes alone are $125. You're paying $99 getting the minutes and the phone. Take us on a tour of the phone, if you will.
Yes, I would love to. So again, right on the front, you've got that front facing 13 megapixel camera, got the built-in beauty filter. I'll show that off in a little bit. Right on the right-hand side, you've got your power button and your volume rocker up and down. So everything's just nice on one side. Around on the back, you've got your triple camera system. So the more cameras, the
Yeah.
better, basically. It really gives you
Wow.
that professional SLR feel, and it's a 50 megapixel leading camera. I'll show you some of
Hmm.
the images that I took with this in just a
Wow.
moment. You've got a built-in flash. This is also going to be your high definition video recorder as well. And then with your charging connection, it's even
Yeah.
still that newest Type-C connection. So this is going to charge
Got it.
faster, kind of that universal C connection. And then we love what Samsung does. You still have that dedicated headphone jack.
Right
So if
there.
you're somebody that still loves using, kind of the wired headphones, you're able to kind of charge and use your headphones at the same
Right.
time. So people really appreciate
Wow.
that with Samsung. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of times people say, well, what if I have relatives internationally and I need to call London or I need to call Spain or whatever, Mexico? Does this do international dialing as well?
It does. So one of the huge advantages with Tracfone is that we offer free international calling. So a minute is a minute. So whether you're calling Paris, Texas, or Paris, France, it's the exact same rate. So a minute is a minute. You can call Canada, Mexico, UK, China, India, Spain. The list goes on and on and on. So if you have family, friends, loved ones around the world that you would love to be in better connection with, even if this isn't your everyday cell phone, but you think about the fact you have 1,500 minutes that you can now use to call all over the world, that's pretty amazing. So even if maybe you've got a daughter that's going to be studying abroad for a semester, pick up a track phone now. You've got 1,500 minutes to be able to call her, and it's like a local phone call. So many different reasons that people pick up track phone. Maybe that, your kids, this is going to be kind of their first summer being a little more independent and they can now go to the pool by themselves. But would you
Right.
love for them to be able to have a phone that they can text you when you get there? Maybe your
Hmm.
parents don't have a smartphone yet. This was kind of the case with my parents and my in-laws.
Hmm.
They still had the flip phones, right? And so
Right.
I got them a smartphone, and that was their first way to it's like a purchase they never would have made for themselves.
Yeah.
But once they switched over, they're like, oh, I wish I would have done this a long time ago. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was. But
Right.
for me, there was no monthly bill, and I could give them a phone and a year's worth of service. So it's the easiest way to be able to give the gift of a cell phone.
Well, let's go back to the cases, because these are the cases. First of all, here's the box it all comes in. So you'll get to see the box right over here. Um, this talks a little bit about the software that comes with it. Here's the phone itself, shows you the size of the phone. It's a 6.5-inch Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. And then you also get the case. And so you get to choose the case. So let's just go through these. This one up here is pink in the background with red hearts. I don't know if we can get in close. It's almost hard to see, but those are called the red hearts. Then this one is called Bisque Flowers. Bisque Flowers. It's beautiful. Then we go into some of the solids. We have a solid blue. We also have solid rose gold. There's the black. Over here, there's a bit of a teal animal print. Then the one that I like is the blue marble, although there's also a really pretty pink marble, and then also what we call the hyper floral. Hyper meaning it's bold. You've got the royal blues, the purples, and the teals with it, but it's all done in floral. And the nice thing is, some people buy two of these, and I'll tell you why. His and hers. I'm getting into retirement. Obviously, everybody pretty much knows that. I've been around here almost 38 years. And the fact is, when you go into retirement, all of a sudden you start to think, okay, what's it like to not get a paycheck? And what kind of expenses do we have that we can get rid of, that we can, or change, lower, whatever it might be? If you're getting a phone bill every month that's $200-300 for whatever reason, who knows? Half the time I don't even know why it's that high. You say, okay, maybe we should both switch to a different phone. My husband needs a new phone right now. His phone is like wrecked. It's got, splatters going everywhere. It's been dropped several times. So I'm thinking, what if I can get him a track phone? What if I get myself a track phone? But here's my quick question to you, Melissa, and that is, what if my kids, all of our kids have, iPhones? Is it going to matter that they have iPhones and we don't?
Here's the best part. It doesn't, because probably the biggest feature that you want to be able to take advantage of is the video chat, right? I know you're a
Yeah,
grandma, I'm a grandma
that's
too, and
right.
I love doing the video chatting with my grandkids.
Yeah.
So with Google, it actually has an app called Google Meet. It's already pre-installed on your phone, and that's your video chatting app. The beauty is it works on any smartphone.
Yeah.
So it even works on the kids' iPhones. So don't feel like you have to get an iPhone just because your kids have iPhones.
Good.
Google Meet is a standardized app. It works across all platforms. I
Yeah.
use it all the time. It's kind of how I tuck my grandkids into bed if I
Yeah.
don't get to maybe for a couple of days, and it really does kind of help bridge the gap. I'm always
Yeah.
telling grandparents, you want a smartphone to be able to do those video chats. Like calling and
Yeah.
talking to kids on the phone, they
Right.
don't really get it. But if you get them on video chat,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my goodness, I can't get them off the phone. They're like giving me tours of their room. They're showing me the posters on the walls. Like that's how I met like my daughter's first boyfriend when she went off to college.
Right.
We met on video chat for the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't have video chat capability, you don't know what you're missing out on. It's worth picking up a track phone just to be able to do the video chatting
Yeah.
feature.
What other kind of apps are automatically on here when we get the phone?
Yeah. So one of my favorite new apps, and you probably haven't heard about this one yet, Mary Beth, it's kind of a newer app. And again, maybe another reason that you would want to upgrade is something called Google TV. So the first time that you log into Google TV, you know how we all have these pay